I think we gotta let that funk move you. You gotta let that funk move you. You gotta let that funk move you. Feel the vibe, feel the groove. Let it get you up, let it make you move. Gonna take it to another level. The beat seat. I can't see the light, no, 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 no. I can't see the light, no, no. You gotta let that funk move you. Oh, I said, yeah. You gotta let that funk move your groove. You gotta take your funk, go. You gotta go outside and let that feeling out. You gotta let it out, yeah. Let that funk get to move you. Outside today, take that mask off and go play. Cause you know this world we're living, it's gonna kill each and every one of us with their rules and lies. Gotta let that funk move you, yeah. You gotta groove you, yeah. You gotta move, yeah. Whoa. You gotta let that funk move you, yeah, yeah. You gotta let that funk move you. Move you, yeah, 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 yeah. You got to let that funk move you. You got to let that funk move you. Whoa. Let that funk move you. Say let that funk move you. Let that funk move you. You gotta let that funk move you. Gonna let that funk move you. Said let that funk move you. Let that funk move you. Gonna let that funk move you. Let that funk move you. Gonna let that funk move you. Oh, oh, oh. Let that funk move you. Gonna let that funk move you. Let shout. You got to do what you got to do for right. Oh, you gotta let that funk move you.
It's Monday. It's Mark Pires.
I was walking down the road today.
This is the longest running daily show on the planet. 1,491 days in a row with you amazing people. And if you're new to the show, if you just found us right this second, smash the screen. Sharing is caring. Right? But Joanne, no, wheezing is not caring. She goes, wheezing is caring? No, it's not. It's annoying. You know, Pamela Swan's already in the chat saying, freaking Joanne. I'm welcoming everybody from TikTok. Longest running show on planet Earth, 1,491 days in a row. We're going to write a song tonight. We also have a story. Lisa Marie Presley, it's sad she's gone, but this is where the true colors come out. The entire family's like squabbling over this I think it's $30 million or $40 million in insurance policies that she had. And she was really, I guess, about $4 million in debt is what they're saying. So we're going to get into the story here. I'll pull it up. But then we're writing a song here. So if you have a topic, that's what we do here. This is one of my songs in the background.
So many perfect ways to spend your days. Did it me? Whoa. There's something to live for, yeah. There's something to die for, yeah. There's something to live for.
Yeah, Renee, I'm on TikTok right now. Head on over. Guys, Renee's about to join you in the chat here on TikTok. We're going to bring people from TikTok over to YouTube. Guys, head on over. The link is in the bio. All you have to do is click it. Or you can go and just type Mark Pires in on YouTube. We have been doing this since December 31st, 2018, every single day. They've kept me from you for a very good reason. I'm a passionate person who wants to live in the moment and bring us back together. That's not a very positive, approach for the narrative of the world right now. They're thinking in a different way. They want us divided in this weird space where we're feeling like we have to categorize ourselves into thousands of different groups instead of realizing we are the human race. Let's come together and let's be one. So that's why I'm here every night. We are one every single night here. This chat here on YouTube is amazing. You guys should head over. Everybody here has such a big heart. They're here to feel the love and the light that comes out of this show every single night. This guitar is about to write something. And obviously, I have no idea what it's going to be. I got a loop station here. I'm the inventor of the first drum for guitar players. It's called the beat seat. You kick it while you play your guitar. It sounds like a drum kit. If you don't have your guitar, it's the first drum in the world with 4 playable panels, 2 snares, and you can sit completely upright while you play with your hands and feet at the same time. Yeah, it's freaking revolutionary. That's why I patented it. You can go to beatseat.rocks and order your own, and I'll build it for you. But Zabrowski, this is our drummer right here. He's about to hit us with a woohoo, guys. And if you're not ready for a woohoo, you know, Zabrowski, you ready? We're grooving. Zabras, get with it! Drink your yoo-hoo already! He's got a yoo-hoo ready, he's drinking it, ready for the woo-hoo. Zabras! Joanne, keep the freaking wheeze down! You know? Okay, hold on guys, I'm gonna pass it to Zabras, I need a sip of my coffee. Zabras, that's on you! I'm sending it to him. Right? I mean, that was like Grammy-worthy performance right there. You know, Zabras, when you bring it, we're just in a better place as humanity. And I'm thankful to be a part of humanity in that moment. You know, when you do the woohoo and all of a sudden, God loves you. We know it, right? So guys, Lisa Marie, she passed away. Very sad. Apparently she was hooked again on opiates, that type of stuff. And she pulled out 2 insurance policies, one for $25 million and possibly 2 more for somewhere around $30 to $40 million in total. And she wound up around $4 million in debt when she, at her passing. Now, she tried to cash in one of the insurance policies. It was for $25 million. She actually had to cash out. Paperwork was all written, signed for $2 million from the insurance company. And there was some sort of clerical error within the paperwork. So it did not, get cashed out. So there's a $25 million policy that will cover the 4. So there's already $21 million left over. And then if she pulled another 10, there's another 10 there. So you got $31 million that now, this is what happened is Lisa Marie in 2016 decided to change her will. And she took her mother and her manager off as the executors of the estate. And she made her daughters the executors of the estate. Well, now Priscilla Presley is contesting that change in 2016 and saying that it's not valid. So the fangs are coming out. They're fighting over $31 million. And rightfully, it's her daughter's money, not Priscilla's. So I don't know how it's going to shake out, but it seems like there's a family squabble here after the ashes or after the body's been buried. And that's sad to see, realistically, there's, I think, 4 of them. They could take that $31 million and split it evenly if they really wanted to. And, everybody would be happy. Couldn't you do, let's think about this. Let's call it $30 million. There's 4. You're roughly, $6.5 million, $7 million in change. Let's think there's, 7,334,000, something like that, per person. You can't live on that? What are we talking about? You know, there's a song. I was in the middle of getting set up, and one of the older shows started playing, one of the cover nights we did. And I only played this song once, but it's a really cool tune. I don't know if I'll be able to play it well again, but when I played it last time, it was freaking... It was powerful. Let's see if there's any chance I can do it again. It's a song from 1993. 1993. Radiohead. Creep. Redone in 2023 by Mark Pires. And I'm Casey Kasem. Guys, sometimes Casey Kasem comes back from the dead. And you're just, like, thankful that he's back doing the top 40. At least I am, you know. I miss Casey's top 40, you know. Started in a neighborhood, on a deck, sitting there on the porch playing for Dad. This band came out of nowhere with a hit called Creep. Redone in 2023. And I'm Casey Kasem. It's pretty dead on. Look in your eyes, just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in the beautiful world. I wish I was special, so fucking special, but I'm a creep. I'm always out. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Don't care if it hurts. I won't have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special. I'm a creep. I'm always what the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. She's running out. She's running out. She run, 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 oh, run. special. I wish I was special. But I'm a creep. I'm a loser. What the hell am I doing here? I don't know. I don't know. So special, so special. Oh, the freaking camera's off. Great, good for that. How freaking long was that off for? You know? How long was it off, guys? I want you to say 3 seconds. But it was probably like 27 minutes. Freaking crappy crapperson. So, I don't know. It was okay. It was decent. You know, sometimes it's better than others. That was decent. Decent above Av, you know. You got to do better. You know what I mean? You're going to play a cover song of somebody else, you better bring it. Do your own version of it. You know what I mean? So that's what we do here. About to play something else for you. I'm just feeling coverish right now. I'm feeling coverish. You know, what's that? No, Joanne, you could put covers over you all day long. We'll still hear your wheeze. She's like, maybe if I wear covers, you won't hear my wheeze. Impossible. That freaking wheeze is like infectious in like the worst possible ways. You know what I mean? Infectious is never a good thing. But with Joanne, pandemic-ish, you know, that's what Joanne's flavor added on the top. There was a song here we played a few times. I heard it at a store today. I'm gonna play it for you. It goes a little something like this. That's Hammerlin Jameson. I think we got to bring him back. I was realizing only like 12 people in the world have seen Hammerlin. I was looking back at Hammerlin's bits. There's like 12 views, 15 views. I'm like, motherfuckers at YouTube. Hammerlin Jameson should have millions of views. He's a freaking crazy animal. Stupid drunk that doesn't swear, falls asleep on camera. How could you not freaking put that on and out in front of a couple billion people? You know what I mean? But like, that's why we're here, trying to break through for Hammerlin. So guys, this one here is called I'm trying to remember what it's called. The Way. I like this song. And I heard it today and I was like, I think I like my version better. I'm sorry, this one's like a band playing it and all, but I just like this version that I rock out on this tune. It's pretty much similar to the original version, but it's on the beat seat, the first drum for guitar players, and I invented that freaking thing. So when we're here doing it, I just enjoy playing. You know, we're doing it. Let's give it a shot. You guys know this song? You'll know it in a second. 1998, The Way. Redone in 2023 by Mark Pires, and I'm Casey Kasem. Of their mornings, they started vacuuming. They left before the sun came of that day.
exit to eternal summers like ye. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? They drank up their wine, they started talking. They had more important things to say. And when the car broke down, they started walking. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? Anyone can see the road was paved with gold. It's always summer, they'll never get cold, never get hungry, never get old and gray. Hey, you could see the shadows over and off somewhere. They won't make it home, they really don't care. Them on the highway, I fear you're there today. Hey, when the children wake up and they couldn't find them, they left before the sun came up that day. Yeah, yeah. They just drove off and left it all behind them. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? Where were they going without ever knowing the way? And you could see the sunshine. I guess that's the end of the song. Is that it? I guess that's the end of the song. When you don't play it ever, and then you're like, I'll play it or read the chords. I've been digging on playing this one too. Hold on a second. My kids were singing this in the car the other day. And I was like, yeah, I played this tune a couple times. I'm digging on it. And of course, you can't play it like the original because the dude sings like a freaking chick. Not like that's a bad thing. That's actually pretty cool that he could do that. But I don't sing like a chick. I sing like a dude. Okay. And let me know what you think of it. In this version, it's a little bit different because it has to be a little lower in order to sing it like a freaking human being man, you know? He's a 2021 man, you know? Like, wait, where are you now? My name used to be Lucy. Now it's Lewis. Oh, okay, I get it. Now that's why you're singing like a lady. That's discriminatory. No, it's called alto, soprano, / tenor. Mezzo-soprano. You got the mezzo-soprano thing going. And I'm just here doing it like my own version of a man singing the same song. Just a move, put a make on the shelf. Kiss you a little whirl in me. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel. Joanne, can we do this again? I'm not vibing on the chord progression / my voice at the moment. Need a little coffee, thanks. Plus, if we're going to do this, Joanne, it's got to be a little bit more upbeat than like, let's go out on a freaking picnic or jump in the back of a freaking wagon and see if we can do some apple picking today. No, I'm sorry. We bring it. You know? Yeah, Joanne, I snorted. Anyway, here we go.
freaking guitar. Thank you, Joanne. Wheezy McGee. It's hard for me to hear the tuning over Joanne wheezing, you know. Oh, Joe, how are you, my friend? Here we go. We're going to rock for a little bit. Here we go. 2020. Portugal the Man. Redone. It's like, okay. This is what I would see Casey Kasem doing if he was doing this right now. I'd be like, 2020. Portugal the Man. Not really a man singing, but they call it a man. It's 2020. Like, shut up back there. I'm doing the friggin' roll, all right? And, no, get my coffee. And I'm Casey Kasem. I love when we get Casey Kasem on deck, you know, doing the top 20, 30. What is it, top 30 today, Joanne? Sorry, I can't hear through her wheeze. I don't know what she said. Here we go. Keep my hands to myself. Think of just a movie, put them back on the shelf. It's your little baby girl in me. Yeah, I'm coming out of left field. Ooh, I'm a rebel, just a kick now. Feeling it says in 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel, just a kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Got another mouth to feed. Leave baby said it, I'm gonna go to grave digger. Yeah, I'm gonna fall in man with the leaves. Yeah, I'm coming out of left field. Ooh, I'm a rebel, just a kickstart. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. But behind your feel, I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it, it's 2006 now. I'll be over now, but I feel it still. Rebel just for kicks now. I'm kicking it 1966 now. I feel it still, I feel it still, I feel it still, I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. It's 1966 now, yeah. I'm gonna feel it still, I feel it still, yeah. Joanne, did you like it? No, I could still feel the wheeze. Like, actually, I could feel it still, for sure. Guys, we're doing it here on the tube. Jim in the house, how are you, my friend? Joanne, pay that troll. You got to pay the troll. You know, remember I wrote that song last week, but you got to pay the toll, not pay the troll. You can, but then you're going to have them keep coming back for more. You know what I mean? I usually try to tell people they're trolls and then smash them in the freaking face with something that's a little bit more intelligently placed than they put out there. And then you close it out. You know, that's how you roll in life. You troll back, but lightly, you know. I'll give you an example. And let me just see. I'll find one here. Because I put out some stuff earlier today that is the Trump, the face swaps we did in 2019. And nobody saw any of them. So I'm like, we'll just drop them as shorts. Well, guess what? Here's a funny thing. You know You know the face swap where Trump says he's going to get RoboCop and Chuck Norris and all the guys out. The superheroes, Dean Cain. We're going to have Dean Cain. Yes, no, he was Superman. Yeah, the winning big league. And so we had this whole bit. 44 people in the world saw it. I put it out in 2019, 2020, and 44 people. I looked back the other day, it said 44 views. I'm like, you pieces of garbage at YouTube. 10,000 plus 10,700, I think. Thank you for our new followers and subscribers. And they apparently only shared it with 44 people in the world. There's about 9 billion people. They shared it with 44, and most of my content is even less than that, guys. If you saw the 3,000 piece of content I've released, and all of it is good, nobody's seen any of it, and they still don't share it after 3,000 piece of content going live 1,491 days in a row. So if you can, head over to YouTube and watch my actual content, not just my shorts. They seem to be sharing my shorts. So thank you, YouTube, for not understanding that your algorithm could also cut me out of their shorts, because that messes me up completely. Nobody will ever see anything I ever do. But doing the shorts is allowing people to see my content for the first time after freaking 4 years plus. And just to give you a perspective, my best videos ever have like 100 views, 75 views, maybe 200 views. One of them maybe had 1,000 views over. I had one, but 9 years ago I did one. I just never knew that this happened, but I did 3. I did Christopher Walken being interviewed by Harry Carey interviewing Scarface, and like a Christopher Walken reading Shakespeare. Those have like 100,000 views. You know, they have a lot of views, but those were like 2009, and then I stopped doing it because I had kids, and I was just like focused on making a living. Didn't realize you could make a living at this at the time, and now I can't make a living. I've never been able to make a living at this, but I just do it anyway because the world needs something positive, and I don't know anything more positive than the show. So we're going to leave it at that. But I want to tell you this. Look at this. We dropped a few pieces of content today. I just put out Bill Gates' addresses. You know what I'll do? I'm going to go in here and show you guys these things. You guys know I like to do this and give you guys an inside scoop. What's that S-Coop? Yeah, inside S-Coop. Joanne wanted to know, did you say S-Coop? Yeah, S-Coop. Inside S-Coop. You know what's funny? We were watching the show yesterday. I popped on one of the movies, and in my feature films, what's hilarious is this. You got to join the community, because if you watch my movies and you hear what's going on within the content of the show and the background within the content, it makes so much sense, and it's hilarious. Like, I was dying. We're watching, what movie did I put on? Oh, it was Worst Coach Ever. And I start yelling at Joanne about my clipboard. And it is the funniest thing in the world that Joanne transfers over to the feature films. And I'm realizing, I'm like, yeah, she's in the feature films too. And then Telefriffrin, who's the worst director of the world, like the Ed Wood of 2023. That's my director. And then we also have McRaven. No, that's actually the character I played in Worst Coach Ever. Guys, this all happens live in the moment, but Joanne's a part of it. It's so crazy how Joanne, my clipboard, where I ran out of pages. My clipboard, Joanne. That, by the way, Clippy, right? S-Coop, probably one of the best movies I've ever done is Worst Coach Ever. It's very long. It's 1 hour and 37 minutes. And so you have to, and there's a lot of stuff that just like one of the scenes is 45 minutes. And I was like, I could cut it down to 10. But there's so many silly things that happen in that 45 minutes that I left the whole thing. So it's like, if you want to sit down and watch 1 hour and 37 minutes of a guy stream of consciousness comedy take place, you go watch that movie. Because when I start taking apart LeBron James later on in the movie, it's the funniest thing in the world. And when I go after the one girl in this scene that I didn't even know was there when I started off the movie, like, I pulled pictures of backdrops so we could do these green screen movies, which I planned on tonight doing some commercial stuff here, but I didn't have any ideas before we started the show. So I guess we'll have to do that another night if I get some concepts in mind. That's all I need. All I need is some ideas. Like, okay, look, why don't you do I don't know, like, okay, I don't have any Coca-Cola, but a CocaCola commercial, and I actually now have an idea. We're going to do that. See, this is how we work. I just thought of something. You guys ready to see something unique happen? We do it every night here, but this is about to get interesting. let's go into this together. I want to show you guys how my mind works 100%. Okay, we're going to work this out. Let me get the screen on with you. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to do it together. Usually I keep you in the dark and we do things together. You know, like I'll just start doing stuff and you're like, what the heck? I'm going to tell you what we're doing today. We're going to do it together and you're going to see what happens. And hopefully there's something cool that takes place. Okay. So we're on the screen together. Joanne, thank you for doing your job today and putting me on the screen, you know, middle of the show. So let's just try to do something here. We need a... Okay, so my thought is this. I have an empty Coke. This is what I'm thinking. I have an empty Coke bottle. So we need a scene where I can, from this empty Coke bottle, I can talk to some people on the screen and I could talk about how I really need to fill this freaking Coke. I need a new Coke because I just finished this Coke and why, you know, or something like that. Hold on a second. I got an idea. I'm going to try to find somebody who's drinking a Coke. That will be even funnier. There's more comedy that could take place with that. Drinking Coke. You guys are watching this with me. Let's see where we go with this, okay? Okay. Now we need something that's not like a close-up. We need a long scene. You guys know how this works. In order for me to make this really unique and have like a nice scene where we're working out a concept, I'm talking to some people. They need to be far off in the background. You have a nice distant shot and you see people sitting somewhere at a table, that type of thing. So let's keep looking till we find something like that. I hope you guys like this idea of what we're doing right now. Let's see. Drinking Coke at a park. Let's just see what comes up. Sometimes I have to do this. I have to like type in the little keywords in order to see if I could find this one thing I have in my mind, this shot that I see. And hold on, I'm not. All right, nah, it's not gonna work. Hold on. I was like, imagine if I could walk up to these cars and start talking to them. Excuse me, do you have any, I need to finish drinking. I got my food in the car. Let's see, I need something here that's going to work, but see, we need something like this, but with enough of an area for me to go and settle in. I wonder if this would work. We need something that also has enough of a resolution so it doesn't look weird when I'm standing next to it and it's like, you know, kind of a beater. I think that one may work. We may have to just try that and see how it looks. Sometimes I'm critical and I just use something that like it doesn't really matter what's in the background, but then it does lead to a lot of comedy. So let's see. I'm going to just look for another second, and if we don't have something, I'll do that one. So if you guys want to see this, head over to YouTube. Link in bio. Just type my name in, Mark Pires. We're live right now, and join the family in the chat. All right, guys, I think we're going to go with that. Wait a minute. What if I'm talking to the freaking animals? Oh, goodness. Oh, that's it. Can we get this one like to work, though? Oh, man, it's the resolution's not good enough. 740 by 493 is not going to work. All right, I'll tell you what I was going to do. I was going to basically have a scene where I'm trying to get by these friggin' animals to get to the Coke machine. But 740 by 493 is going to be so pixelated, it just will look like crap. But that would have been hilarious. This is, again, how my mind starts to put things together. Like, what could I do with that? Okay, let's just go and let's use this one. Let's give it a shot. Let's hope this is a JPEG. No, it's not a freaking, it's a WPEG. I don't even know what the hell that is. WebEg? But you can't use that. Drinking Coke at the stadium. How about that? Let's see what we got here. Come on, guys. Give me something good. Give me something good here. I think we put a little music on while we look. All right, give me a nice background shot so we can do our thing. You know, this is actually interesting, though. Sometimes it takes a while to find something that's good enough to make a really good piece of comedy out of. And you have to be okay with that. That could have worked if it was a little bit wider and longer. Hold on, nah. All right, we have a shot here. We have a shot. JPEG! Woo! Guys, when you got a JPEG and you're doing it, that's when things get real. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to switch up the screen, get us onto the screen we need to get on in order to make this magic take place. We haven't done any of this green screen stuff since I've been in the new studio, and you could actually see my feet when I'm on green screen. This is going to be interesting. I'm very excited about this right now. All right, let's go to, I think it's, first and foremost, let me take myself off the screen, then go back to this. Then we're going to go over to, is it this? Yes, okay. So this is what we have right here, okay? Our backdrop is this guy, no longer. By the way, this is my listing here. Our backdrop is going to be this. Okay, so what we do is this. This is how we do. This is how we do everything here. Oh, I guess I'm not going to be able to show my legs this time. This is going to be, because of the situation here, I'm going to have to set myself up without. Now, I did get myself sort of situated with this, guys. I brought my lapel mic just in case we were going to do something silly here tonight. Because you never know. This is a live improvisation show. I never know what I'm going to do. So let's see what happens here. There are so many ridiculous shows where I did stuff like this for a couple hours. And like, if you happen to go back and watch them, it's pretty ridiculous to see. I think, Renee, if you see anybody pop on, keep reminding everybody, you're going to want to head over to YouTube to see this, guys. There's a green screen of a CocaCola like shop where they're serving Coke. I got a freaking empty Coca-Cola. We're doing a freaking scene. I don't know what to do, but we'll see. All right, so let me put this on. Oh, goodness. So first things first, I gotta put this in. That's what she said. Okay, so let's get this on the air and let's just make sure we're good and we have something working. Check. Chicken fried rice. You know, I always like to use the chicken fried rice when I'm in the middle of doing it. So let's take this down. Sir, can you hear me? Oh, yes, we do have me on the air. We're doing it. We're here, doing it. I think I need more lighting. Joanne, can you do me a favor and shine the light a little more in this direction? Like so I can get some extra colare. So let's see what we can do here, Joanne. We're gonna have to put ourselves into a particular situazione. Let's bring this over here so we don't blow out the ears of everybody watching the show. You know, so we're gonna go to about there. Is that good? Can you get enough volume on that one? Oh goodness, guys. Do you know what's about to happen? I don't know. Let's bring this camera guy, which is me, to about here. All right, let's see what we've got here. Clearly, I need to be much bigger than that because this guy's head is monstrous. What's going on with your head? The volume up, but then I bring this down. How's that? Is that good, guys? And then you can hear me nicely, but I just can't hear myself very good. And that's fine because I'm doing it, you know? And then we take it to here, so Monster Head and I at least look the same, you know, same size. That's pretty good right there. Let's see, where am I? Right here? I think I'm right here. Okay, it's still, that head is ridiculous. We gotta do something about that stupid head over here, you know? Let's see, maybe that's better. Uh-oh, you see the light starting to flicker. That means that I'm onto something. I think that looks pretty good. I'm close to Monster Head over here. Let's see. I think I need to be a little bigger than Monster Head though, you know what I mean? In order to feel, you know, like I'm fitting in the picture. There we go, like that. Where am I? Okay, here we go. I see the problem is I can't really, look, I got this bottle and it came empty. And I was hoping you may do the right thing Spike Lee style and give me your replacement, I see you're working with Magoo over here and I get it. He's got a head the size of a freaking Buick. And I don't know how he gets around. Anyway, so this was a Coca-Cola 20 ounce. And if you could just, switch it up with me, I'd really appreciate it. Same time. We do the same time because I don't trust you. I don't know where you've been and if that gun is loaded, By gun, I mean Coca-Cola. It's very carbonated. There's a lot of sugar in here. They say that this is this much sugar, 80% sugar, and then the rest is poison. Yeah. So I don't know, look, if you're good with giving me a fresh one, I'll poison myself. Good fresh Coca-Cola doing a poison-a-roo. I'm good with that, but I do need a replacement because this one, I thought you gave me like one of those clear Cokes. Remember they came out with Coke Clear? I thought that's what you gave me. I was like, I'll take a Coke Clear, that's cool. And then I was like, what the freak? There's no freaking Coke in here. I poured it out. I tried to go to the homeless guy over there just to make sure. I said, do you want some? Poured it on his freaking head, but there was nothing in it. And I realized it was not a clear Coke. What's that? Yeah, no, my intention was to pour it on the homeless guy in the first place, because he needed some sort of quenching of the soul. So I'd pour the clear Coke onto his head and the drizzle would get down into his mouth. He'd have a little bit, but then I'd also feel good, because he doesn't smell so bad anymore. He smells like clear Coke, but it's not a clear Coke. No, this is an empty Coke and you got a freaking freshie in your hand. So I'm just thinking you do a little this way. I just do this way. You go back like that and be like, and you toss this one in the garbage because it's a freaking crap, just bottle. How did this show up? Inside the case. You got cases of Cokes, and then you got the one, look, it even says right here, clear. Oh no, I'm sorry, it says recycle me. I'm sorry, I was just kind of sidetracked by the friggin' head over here. You don't remember though? I came in, I had the bottle, and you just let me walk out with the one that's empty. No, I remember you. You don't remember me. I came in and I'm like, this is a great clear Coke. I walked out. I'm sorry? Yeah, I guess it's pretty, light without anything in it. You didn't think about it that way. I had it in a bag with other stuff. You don't remember? I came in here, I got 5 different things. I got 5 different things I meant to say. This was just the only drink I got, but I got all the other stuff here from the Coca-Cola headquarters. Like the little spin wheel hat. When I go to the game, how do you guys even deal with him? How do you walk through doors? I gotta know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get back to you in a minute. Work on, talk to your freaking manager or whatever about my Coke. Walking down to pour that caramel colored and flavored Coca-Cola on that homeless guy, okay? But back to you, freaking melon head. What are we doing with this head? I got to ask you because you're trying to do a recycle for a new Coke, and I don't even know what you're doing with that noggin. How did you get through the door? Let's start there, right? You got to tell me you thought about that too, right? What's that? No, I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just asking for a friend, how would you walk down and you're like, I'm going to go through this door. How would you do it? No, I'm not trying to be rude to your customers. You're going to give them the freaking Coke anyways, clearly. And I'm going to sit here without a Coca-Cola, I guess. It's times like this that I think about Pepsi, Yeah, no, it tastes like crap, but they give me at least a clear Pepsi if I get it. If I go in and I get one that's empty, it's a clear Pepsi. It's a real clear Pepsi Coke bottle. And yeah, I caught that because I was an acrobat. In '84 Olympics. Got the gold. Yeah. No, look it up. Johnny Fitzmitzenson. Yeah, I got the gold. I got it over, the other guy, Back then it was all guys doing it, There was no confusion. Anyway, listen, I just want to know, are you going to be out of here soon? Because I want to see you walk through the freaking door. You know, I'm just standing back. You know, do you mind if I just kind of sit here, sidelines and, you know, and all, and I'll just kind of like, I'll just sit here like this, you know, and wait for Tunhead over here to make his way out. You know, they write stories about you. Goliath head. And I'm sorry, you know, I feel bad for you and all. You know, you must have been tormented as a kid. You're in there in class and they're like, who's got the answer? And the freaking teacher can't see anybody's hands over your freaking head. You know, you're blocking the sun. That was the thing that really got us, you know, when you were just like, I'm going to cause a freaking eclipse. You know what I mean? How are we doing on that Coke? Acrobat, you know, I did it. We got the gold. I'm sorry. No, it was easy actually, you know. When you do flipperoo and you close your eyes and catch it, Michael Jordan style, that's when you get a gold plus you get the key to the city, you know. But I think you really need a key to, like, what the freak? Are you causing the light flickering here with that stupid monster head? I'm telling you, I think that head is causing some sort of structural issues to your building. I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna try to get out of here with a freaking Coca-Cola, please, you know, before friggin' Noggin over here destroys the framing, roof comes in, and then I can't get out of here, you know what I mean? And I don't even have a Coke. You know? It's like one thing or the other, right? Oh yeah, here's your Coke. I'm like, yay, I'm walking out the freaking door. This guy over here, he breaks the freaking door jamb. How many have you taken out? Let's be honest, you know? Like, if you had to ballpark it, how many freaking door jams have you just obliterated with that stupid, ridiculous noggin? You know, Bao Shinlam wants to know. It's not just me, you know? This is the people speaking. Everyone is just like, that guy's head doesn't look right, you know? Is he got like a freaking The Mask deal, Rocky Dennis going on with that head? Like, it seems like he's got a Rocky Dennis deal going, you know? Head the size of the freaking whole family's faces put together. They try to do a family photo. They can't do a family photo with you. What are we talking about? You trying to get him a family photo? They're like, well, we'll just take him. Like, with all these cameras, we got to squash him together into a freaking medium frame format. We're going to Photoshop it. And then the other four of you, just let's stand together. You got one camera. We got you. But you over here, it's a friggin' effort. I'm sorry, your head is ridiculous. Holy cow, you know? I'm sorry. Oh yeah, no, the Coke, I'm ready to, you know, can we do a little switcheroo? Thank you. No, I appreciate that. I'm taking it. I'm out of here. I got a Coke. What are we talking about over here? So, no, listen, I'm sorry. I didn't. Look, I just want to level with you. When I look at that freaking... You got a dumb head! Oh my goodness! I can't deal with that stupid head! Oh my goodness! Oh gosh! What am I doing here? I'm trying to do a show, and you're there with that stupid noggin? It's like no matter how big I make myself, that freaking head! Oh my God! Acrobat, I decided to knock it out that way. That was, sometimes an acrobat knows when to say when, you know? Anheuser-Busch, right? Right? You need a couple freaking drinks. I'm serious. That freaking head. Oh, a keg. That's right. You can't get drunk unless you drink a keg because that stupid freaking nog. Anyway, how's that Coke doing? Oh my goodness, I'm out of my mind right now. Oh goodness, was that any good? I don't even know. I have no idea what the hell, if that was any good or not. I'm not sure if you heard any of it. Oh my goodness. I think we should try one more thing because of stupid face over here with his dumb head. Gosh almighty. You know. Leisure in the house. Good to see you. Let's just talk to Dummy a little bit more here. You know what I mean? We need to talk to Dummy. Hold on a second. Can you hear me? You should be able to hear me nicely, but I can't hear a freaking thing. You know, we're here doing it. Stupid freaking head over here. Acrobat! Look, I'm still, like, what are we talking about over here? I don't know what to do. This guy's head. Oh, I got an idea. I'll make myself a little bigger by just zooming in a little on the camera. I didn't want to do that, though. We'll do it the other way, because this is a scene. I can do this later. Okay, we're going massive on him. Here we go, stupid freaking head. We're about almost the same now, you know? Hold on. We're going to see if we can catch up to him by just going like that. Let's see what we got over here. What's up? You get a Coke? Yeah, me too. Excuse me. I need a freaking refill. I saw the sign out. I'm looking the wrong way. What the hell? Is this, where the hell am I? Oh, because I made myself bigger, I gotta stand over freaking here now. You know. Or we're gonna go over here like that. Oh, hold on, mana. Who's next? Is this guy next? Can I go? What are we talking over here? I'll just wait, I guess. I'm sorry? I need more freaking Coca-Cola. The classic style. But you working with the stupid Magoo over here? Fotch. When Fotch could kick a freaking Coke bottle and catch it in the air. You're in the freaking presence of a god. You know, Sonny! What a freaking Sonny. I can't figure. I'm here. I'm at the freaking Coca-Cola factory. You gonna finish your business? Yeah? With the freaking Coca-Cola lady? I gotta do a refill. I gotta do a refill. How long the Fotch gotta wait? I'm trying to get home. There's a game going on tonight. I can't figure you out. You're here. I'm there. I got a Coca-Cola bottle need to be refilled. You're there, stupid freaking head. Sonny! I'm here, my freaking Coca-Cola factory. Get Coca-Cola filled. What are we doing? What are we doing? Hold on now, man. I got a Coke bottle. Can I talk to you for a minute? I see you got a stupid guy over here, but this is empty. I got a hot espresso and biscotti sitting at Sonny and Gino's in the Bronx. I got my table in the Bronx. You can't give me Coca-Cola, fill it up in the bottle. I just can't figure. Sonny, where are you when I need you? my friend, let me ask you a question. I'm here. I got an empty bottle. You're there doing, you're like, oh, look at me, my head's the size of a mountaintop. And you got a freaking bottle. How long you waiting for the bottle? Trying to get home, do yourself the game. Popcorn. Gino, I'm gonna call Gino. I gotta tell Gino that they get my espresso in the microwave or something. I don't know what the frick. Where's my? Are you fine? Oh, Gino. Yeah, I'm here at the frickin' Coca-Cola. Yeah, the stupid guy over here. I'm gonna pound him in the face with my stupid empty bottle. Is Sonny drinking the same cough? What are we talking about, Gino, right? Get my espresso. You put it on like a low burn. Low boil, you put it on. I'm gonna be back in a little while, okay? I'm here. Stupid Coca-Cola. Guy with the head, ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's right. No, Gino, no, you know I want two biscotti. Two biscotti to dipperoo. I dip my biscotti into my espresso. You know it, Gino. Yeah, no, I'll be back as soon as I get my refill of my Coca-Cola. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, hey, you stupid face. Gino says what's up. Yeah, I don't know what he's saying. I can't stop looking at that head, though. Right? Yeah, it's like Ben Affleck said. Exactly. Okay, Gino, I see you later. Okay, all right, bye. Sometimes you call. Gino got an espresso. He got a double biscotti. Dipperoo! You got dipperoo? Your espresso with the biscotti. You don't got Coca-Cola chaser? Sonny! I'm sorry, sir. Did I hit you with my freaking bottle? I'm sorry. I'm angry anymore! It's not freaking like it hurts. It's an empty bottle. You want me to poke you in the friggin' eye with it? Sonny! I'm gonna go back and tell stories about that head. We're gonna talk about you over Christmas. We're gonna talk about over Easter Sunday dinner. You're here! That friggin' monster head! Can I get a refill? Ah, freaking fotch. When you got a fotch, you got a friggin' fotch, eh? Oh my goodness, I'm out of my mind. What the freak? How long has it been sounding like that? Don't tell me the whole freaking time you heard Please tell me the whole time you didn't hear And if you did, we're gonna have to do it all over again. It's happening again. Shut the hell up, stupid guitar. Unfreaking real. I hope that didn't happen the whole time or I'll be really pissed. I mean, I'm here doing a whole piece of comedy. I can't tell you the amount of times I've done something totally crazy, funny, and cool that has gotten destroyed by something I couldn't control because I'm one person here doing all this insanity. Hey, Holly, how are you? I have to go back and see now just because I'm like really concerned that that whole thing was... Let's see. All right, let's go over here for a second. Well, you when I need you. No, it worked. Stupid Coca-Cola. Woo! Where'd it happen? Sonny! I even got Sonny. You want me to poke you in the friggin' eye with it? Sonny! Sonny! Woo! I'm gonna go back and tell stories about that head. We're gonna talk. Woo! We're going to talk about that head. A little bit more here, you know what I mean? Other way, because this is not... Oh, good. I'm glad I brought the volume up for you guys and down for me because you could hear it perfectly. That's awesome. Leisure in the house. So good to see you. I want to say hi to everybody that's here kicking it. So say hello real quick. If you can, smash the like. By the looks of it, we have a fair amount of people here. And if you haven't hit the like yet, please do. Anna, Bradley, Chris, Holly, Leisure7, Pamela Swan, Renee Woods, Stacy Michaels, Trish Killian, Virginia, Wharton Fissel in the house doing it, and Joanne's wheezing through it all. You know, sometimes you do your best, and then there's a wheezy McGee in the background. Oh my goodness, guys. Did we do something crazy tonight again? That's what we do every single freaking night. So, if you liked that, remember that there are 6 feature films where that happened. Same thing. Same thing. And what's crazy is actually, this is what leads usually to feature films that I create, is doing something like that. Just a silly scene. And that's the thing. It's just like, do I cut that up into like 30 different bits and just drop them all as 30 different pieces, or it's just one bit? You know, it's the question, because usually I drop these things as one bit, and you'll see like it's like 30 minutes long or 25 minutes long. And it's like, does anybody want to watch that? I want to, but like, it doesn't seem like YouTube thinks anybody wants to watch it because they don't share with anybody. But please do me a favor and find some of those really cool gems like, Master Round Eye or whatever it was, Sensei Round Eye. That was one of the silliest bits too. There's too many. In fact, I'm going to play you a piece of comedy real quick. Not that we didn't just do a piece of comedy. My point is something that already took place that's very similar to what we just did. Let's go into the files. This right here is the Mark Pires Improv Comedies playlist. It has 222 videos in it. And we're going to just pull up something and push play. Let's just push this and see. This is actually 40 views. There's 40 views on the planet for this right here.
Come to TurboTax.
It's a new comedy series called
Don't Do Your Tax.
There's 7 likes, 40 views. This is crap, guys. Totally crap. All right? And this is why I haven't released this movie, because nobody's seen any of this crap, and nobody really... Well, I mean, I laugh at this stuff, like I said. But if they don't show it to enough people, then no one will laugh at it. So they share it with 1,000 people. I'm sure we get a couple hundred people that really likes it. You know. Let's see what this is right here. Let me know what you think. This was an improv movie idea. I'd created the full movie already. I just haven't edited it and ended it yet, but this is something unique. What do we got, guys? Freaking another dead body. What's going on? You know, Monroe, we bring you because you're like the, super freaking werewolf guy, You can't do a werewolf? Save the life of this young, innocent girl? Monroe, it's times like this where I really have to question, how much of a freaking hero are you? Like, do you want to really do it? I just feel like you don't really care. You don't really want it. What's that? No, I don't really want to hear from you right now. I'm going to get into this freaking investigation. I just got to put on my shand. What? No, shands. You don't know about the shands? There's a whole freaking song. You're going to want to get it, okay? Like, you get the shands, but also make sure you get the song and MP3 it. Listen to it in your Jeep. I know you got a Jeep, Monroe. Let me get in here. I'm going to just check on this. Monroe, can you do me a favor and maybe get me a coffee? Oh, sugar and milk. Thanks. Hank, look, I'm going to do this, Hank, but I need you to watch my freaking 6, okay? If you don't watch my 6, well, I'm down here doing it. We're going to have a problem. We're going to have a real problem. So let me just get in here and check on, hey, Hank, I'm trying to work. Hank, over here, sorry. Listen, I'm trying to work with my shands. Well, at least my shand. And I can't seem to get a good grip. You have any suggestions? You want me to go in without the shands? He wants me to go in without the shand. Okay. So then what, I'm going in with 2 hands instead of having a freaking shand? You know, it's times like this that I question how good, of a freaking detective are you, Hank? Fine. No, I'll take the shand off. I'll see what I can do here. Oh, you know what? You're right. I could actually get a little bit more disgustingness all over me. The slime and gross texture. I had it. I'm putting the shand back on. That was disgusting. Look, I mean, you want to do it? You want to go in there and get the disgustingness all over you? You go ahead and do that. I'm going to hang out here with my brother freaking Monroe, okay? And I'll wait for you. You know what I mean? To go down there and just get a sample. I did it. I'm wearing the shand now. Kind of as a glove also, so I don't have to get the smell of that disgustingness, What's that, Monroe? Monroe, you're funny. Listen, guys, you have to understand something, okay? More people are going to die if we don't stop them, Monroe! I'm doing my grimness thing. Like, I showed up, and I can punch people really hard because I'm a grim. That's about it. I'm still trying to figure out what my superpowers are. My freaking sister over here, I think. I don't know if she's my sister. I think she's my freaking sister, if I recall. But she's also got some sort of freaking grim skills. We're grim skilling it. But you throw a freaking shand on top? And that's just a win-win-win-win situation. Like Hank even, carries over and gets a win on that one. What's that, Hank? No, Hank, I get it. There may be another freaking, devil creature / lizard coming out of the freaking woods, for a grim. But I don't think you realize or recall I'm wearing a freaking shand. I got the shand and you're worried? What are you worried about? Oh, bang, biggity boo. You know what I mean? I go at him with the shand. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? You think they're gonna you got a gun, friggin' Monroe has a werewolf teeth, and I got a friggin' shand. At the end of the day, when I come roundhousing with my shand, and you pull out the gun and you're like, oh, look, I'm Hank, and you got the gun, you trained on you. Don't do it. And then all of a sudden, bang, biggity boo, I come through with the freaking, the toe. I did it with my shand. Monroe's gonna take out the freaking werewolf teeth and bite the out of that guy, you know what I mean? And everybody wins. We're all happy. But really, I think my shand is the happiest, because in shand we trust. It's a new saying. There's a t-shirt coming out in the fall of 27. You should get one, Monroe. You need something just to look more normal, People are like, look, if that guy's not a freaking werewolf, he's a freaking mongoloid. What's going on with him? You know what I mean? Like, maybe you should start acting normal and stop doing such silly things, What's that, Monroe? Yeah, wearing a shand is silly, whatever. You're gonna criticize me for wearing a shand? I'm here doing it. And I can't believe... No, seriously, I can't believe you, Monroe, that you'd stoop to those levels and bring me down because of my shand. What don't you like about the shand? The color? I didn't want to go with a natural, skin tone.
When you stay at a Verbo, the host doesn't stay with you. Because without privacy in your vacation home, it isn't really a vacation.
Where do they go? Shands. I thought it'd be pretty cool to have like a texture, Now you're making me feel bad. Making me feel bad about having a textured shand. It's a Mark Pires Renaissance Man shand. You know what that show is? He says he's a huge fan. Okay. All right. I haven't seen you in the chat before, Monroe. You're a huge fan of Renaissance Man show? I'll believe it when I see it. What's that, Hank? No, Hank, I know you're a huge fan. I see you in there all the time. But look, we're dealing with it here. I got a shand. What's that? No, Hank, I can get my other shand, I guess. You want me to really get the full detail shand situation going. Sometimes you're right. Sometimes you're right. We have to be prepared, especially if there's a double monster situation coming up. And I get it, most of all, because we don't want to get into a fight, first of all. When you're a Grimm, the point of being a Grimm is not to fight. It's to protect the world from being, taken over by evil guys, all right? But with my freaking shins, right? It's more of a party when we kill them. So I think we should go out there. Let's go and find some freaking devil creatures. I'll bring Monroe. Hank, you bring my freaking sister back to the house. I don't need her getting into a fight with me and freaking Monroe. Monroe's got my back, werewolf style. I'm doing a freaking shans. I think this is a win-win-win-win. My sister's safe. Hank, you could do it with my sister. I'll give you that freaking opportunity, okay? If you can bag her. That's on you, whether or not you got the game to bag my sister. She's a Grimm, just so you know. She's giving you a heads up on that one. What's that, Monroe? No, Monroe, I know you dig her, but she's not into werewolves. Anyway, look, guys, I gotta get going. I got my freaking shans on. I'm gonna go and see if I can, get a werewolf run, like Hank. At the end of the day, there are some of these monsters that run at all fours. Okay, and if I don't take them on full gallop, and I'm doing it, that's gonna be a problem, Hank. We're not gonna be able to, catch them. If I don't have werewolf freaking Monroe there. That's right, exactly, because, you can't get them if you don't have werewolf Monroe. Not unless I'm doing the galloparoo, 4 feet, running through the freaking sticks. You know what I mean? Guys, when you're here and you are the Grimm of all Grimms, you got a freaking job to do. You got to put those shans on. You got to put those shans on if you're going to go out there and gallop through the woods, Hold on, I gotta see if I can take this call. It's the captain. Yeah. No, I'm here, Cap. Yeah, no, we're down on that scene right now. We got Monroe here, and he's freaking drooling at the mouth. Monroe, can you stop the drooling? I'm on the phone with Cap. Yeah, no, Hank's here. Hank, do you want to say hi to Cap real quick? Oh, he said he wants to tell us both something. Hold on, Hank. Go ahead, Cap. We're both listening. There's another creature on the other side of town? Are you kidding? Hank, what are we going to do about it? All right, listen, Cap, I'm taking you back on. Cap, listen. We got to do something about this. I got my shans on. Yeah. No, I had to put them on. Look, I'm here. Cap, there's a freaking dead lady on the ground over here. I keep stepping all over her. Yeah, no, look, at the end of the day, she's already dead. I went in there already. I did a little 1-2 magoo in there to check her out. And I saw there's a lot of gookity goo in there, disgustingness, So I left it with then freaking Hank. I said, Hank, you go in there. You get the gloves on. So he's putting on the freaking blue gloves right now. He's just about to get in there. I got the blue shans. Yeah, I know they look cool. Look, I get it, Cap. You want a pair? You go to markpires.com and friggin' buy them. You gotta call, dyslexic, people, because they know how to put it back on. You can't do it like a normal person. It has to be someone who's dyslexic. It's the only way you can install your shans. It's in the freaking manual, Cap. You gotta freaking get one. Cap, listen, I gotta go. I'm here right now. Hank is almost got the blue gloves on. Yeah, I know he takes freaking forever. What are we gonna do about it? That's why you only have 1 Grimm. If you had 2 Grimms, well, you sort of do. My sister's here too. But if you had 2 Grimms, like real Grimms, double-decker style, you clone me. Let's just picture this for a second. You clone me. You're not like the freaking spawn of Satan, okay? And you clone me. I now am double-decker styling it, and I got freaking Monroe, right? We're out on the streets, on the prowl. But here's the kicker. Both me's have shans. Oh my goodness, shans! Oh, such a crazy
This
concept.
is Dave, head of marketing at a ketchup company about to use grammar.
No, I know. It's a freaking, like, absolute win. No, I'd put money on it. If you could do that, Cap, throw some ducats at that one, okay? Look, we got to get going. We're trying to finish up this investigation. And then I want to take a jog through the friggin' woods with my shans. Yeah, I need a workout. Yeah, no, over and out. Thanks, Cap. Hey, can you do me a favor, Hank? Can you just touch that real quick? See if you can shut off the phone? Thank you. Yeah, it's off. Okay, good. Guys, look, I think we did a good job here. You know, Monroe, except you. You did a terrible job. You did not stop the murder from taking place. That is your freaking general gig? Your general gig is to not let freaking people die, Monroe. What are we doing over here? You're like, oh, look. The thing is, I would be more appreciative, you know, Monroe, if you weren't standing here being like, sheesh. Yeah, I could have done it, but I didn't do it. Like, you got this freaking look on your face right now, man. Like, you could have done it, and you just didn't want to do it. You know? Like, I get it. If there are times you can't do it. Like, I was out on a date. You had a hot date, and then you couldn't get there. But you were freaking here, and you're just sitting, ooh, I could have, but I didn't want to. Maybe if you had my freaking shans. So you don't need my shans, and you just can't do it. You just want to let freaking people die. Disgustingness over here. What's that, Hank? No, Hank, I get it. Like, you know, he does his best, but, you know, dead person, and I just want to freaking understand why. You know, I just want to understand you, Monroe, how you can let it happen on your watch. I think it's about time, guys, that I skedaddle on my freaking shans and go for a run, you know, through the woods. I'm trying to see if I can get to 27 miles an hour. I think, as you recall, Monroe, that is kind of the speed limit of the most aggressive demon we've come across so far, 27 miles an hour. And I think if I can get there, then I'm always going to be able to grim him, you know what I mean? And when I do a grimmaroo, I take him from the backside. What's that? No, not that way, Monroe. Not that way. I'm saying I get him. And that's it. They're dead. They're on the ground. I did it with my shans, though. That's, you know, you got to do it with the shans. Anyway, guys, appreciate you. Hank, you wrap this up. Get that friggin' sample. Wash those hands. It is disgusting as hell. Monroe, do better next time, all right? I'm just going to give you a little pap in the face there. You should know better, okay? Sis, see you at home. What do we got, guys? Freaking another dead body. What's going on? You know, Monroe, we bring you because you're like the, you know, super freaking werewolf guy, you know? You can't do a werewolf? Save the life of this young, innocent girl? You know, Monroe, it's times like this where I really have to question, you know, how much of a freaking hero are you? Like, do you want to really do it? I just feel like you don't really care. You don't really want it, you know? What's that? No, I don't really want to hear from you right now. I'm going to get into this freaking investigation. Let me just put on my shan. I can't! What the hell? What's that? Yeah. Let me just get into this freaking... I can't! That's freaking crazy! I should have had that be the bit from the whole thing. Why did I cut it out? Oh man, that's so freaking nuts. Because you could see I showed you how I cut it out to make the bit. So in the beginning, you don't see that laugh, but I show you at the end the outtake. I'll tell you what, that to me is the funniest part. Is freaking when I break character, and it happens sometimes. That bit where the shark bites off the guy's arm and he's swimming in circles. Like, that one made me cry. And then he's dragging himself across 42nd Street, oh man, painting the streets with his blood. Like, it's the craziest bit ever. Then Face spits in his face. It's the craziest bit I've ever done. I'm sorry. I didn't know you was dying. I thought you was kidding, you know. when I spit in your face. How dare you? Oh, goodness. Man. Crazy stuff. Guys, another awesome show. Tomorrow, it happens again. For the 1,492nd day in a row, we are just 8 days away from 1,500 days in a row. Tomorrow we're going to do something about Columbus, 1492. 1,492 days in a row is a lot of days in a row. So tomorrow, maybe we'll do Christopher Mark Columbus. When I did it, and they stole it from me and gave it to freaking Chris. Kind of sick of them taking away all my efforts, giving them to other people. Columbus. No. Mark Columbus. I did it. Across the ocean blue. Guys, anyway, Mark Jellin was really the one. When I did the circumnavigation of the globe, that was when you want to really talk to people about. Oh, goodness. So tomorrow, if you can, catch up on some content. Share something. Today's show was a lot of fun, guys. Especially when we did that crazy thing. Holy cow. I'm going to have to download that. That's like my first things. I'm going in and downloading that comedy bit. We're going to see if we could drop it all as one bit, as an entire bit. I don't know. We'll see. A couple, 30 or 40 pieces, maybe both. Anna Treos, Barella, Leisure 7 in the house. Guys, by the way, every Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there's a brand new song being released on my channel. It's only live on YouTube at 5, Friday at 5. Just say that to yourself a few times. Friday at 5, there's a new original piece of music like this on this channel. And if you can start spreading the word about that every Friday at 5, there's a new piece of music. Every Friday, I'll drop one. I just need you guys to start spreading the word. So, if you can. And tomorrow, do it again. Wharton, Virginia, Stacy Michaels, S-Coop, Renee Woods, Pamela Swan, Leisure 7, Barella, and Anna Treos. And over here on TikTok, let me see who's here with us. Renee Woods, we got Wilbert Gray, Brenda Garrity, good to see you. Aaron is not cool, kicking in with us again. Good to see you, Aaron. Thank you so much for being here. We exchanged a message earlier today. It's good to see you. User 636-789-723-4673. That's, I think, a half of pie, Joanne. No, Joanne, you can't have any pie. You have a humongocarditis. It's not something she ate. Anyway, guys, tomorrow... oh, sorry, Joanne. You have a good night, too. In your freaking, tent. We put her out in the tent now under the stars. What's that, Joanne? No, I won't get you anymore, She wanted to see if we could give her more food. I'm sorry. She needs a diet. I'm just kidding, guys. Joanne's not real. You got to go away. Oh, goodness. Until tomorrow, fam and friends. It's Mark Pires.